Zara's fingertips crackled with crystalline energy as she walked through the abandoned research facility on Europa. Every surface she had touched in the past 3 months bore the same fate, a layer of impossibly cold frost that never melted, even under the station's artificial heating systems. The metal walls groaned under the perpetual winter she carried within her veins. She had been the pride of the xenobiology department once, before the accident with the Titan ice samples. The alien bacteria had merged with her cellular structure, transforming her into something between human and living glacier. Every breath she exhaled formed delicate ice crystals that hung in the air like suspended diamonds before shattering to the floor. The other researchers had fled weeks ago after Dr. Chin became the first casualty. Zara had only meant to help him up after he'd stumbled, but the moment her bare hand touched his wrist, ice raced up his arm faster than neural impulses could travel. Within seconds, his entire body had crystallized from within, his final expression frozen in surprise rather than pain. Since then, she had tried everything: thick gloves, hazmat suits, even self-imposed isolation in the cryogenic storage bay. Nothing worked. The cold leaked through every barrier, seeking living warmth to snuff out like a cosmic predator. That's when Marcus arrived. He came alone on the supply shuttle despite the quarantine warnings broadcasted across the Jupiter system. Zara watched him through the observation deck's frosted windows as he approached the station's docking bay, his movements deliberate and unafraid. Something about his thermal signature seemed different on the scanners, cooler than normal human baseline, yet still distinctly alive. "You shouldn't be here," she called through the intercom when he reached the airlock. "I'm dangerous. Everyone I touch dies." Marcus paused, removing his helmet to reveal weathered features and eyes the color of deep space. "I know what you are," he said simply. "I've been looking for you." When he stepped inside, Zara instinctively backed away, her boots leaving trails of frost on the deck plating. But Marcus moved closer, extending his hand with a confidence that terrified her. "Don't," she whispered. "I'll kill you like the others." "I've been dead for 2 years," he replied, his voice carrying an otherworldly resonance. "The mining accident on Ganymede, I was exposed to the same bacterial strain you carry, but it affected me differently." Zara's breath caught as she noticed the subtle blue luminescence beneath his skin, the way his body temperature registered just above freezing on her enhanced vision. He wasn't entirely human anymore either. "The bacteria doesn't just seek warmth," Marcus continued, now close enough that she could see the frost patterns etched into his irises. "It seeks balance. You're a walking winter because you've been fighting it, forcing it to consume everything around you to survive. But if you stop resisting—" His fingers brushed against her cheek, and for the first time in months, Zara felt something other than the constant, gnawing cold. Where their skin met, the ice crystals dancing between them found equilibrium, neither growing nor melting, simply existing in perfect suspension. How she breathed. Marcus smiled, and she saw her own bioluminescent patterns reflected in his transformed cells. "We're not monsters, Zara. We're evolution. The bacteria isn't trying to kill, it's trying to adapt us for survival in environments where normal humans would perish. The cold isn't our curse, it's our gift." As understanding dawned, Zara felt the hostile winter in her veins begin to settle into something more controlled, more purposeful. For the first time since the accident, she wasn't fighting the alien presence within her, she was accepting it. Outside the station windows, Europa's ice-covered surface stretched endlessly under Jupiter's watchful gaze. Soon, they would walk those frozen plains together, 2 beings perfectly adapted for a universe growing colder with each passing eon. They would be the first of their kind, but they wouldn't be the last. The age of fire was ending. The age of ice had begun.